name's David Slight. I'm Dean of Public Engagement at the University of Lincoln, and I'm Associate Professor of Media. It's really important in higher education that we make sure that we're connecting with our industries, and so consequently we have a full programme of activity around knowledge exchange. This is really where information and knowledge is transferred from universities out into industry, but also the other way, so it is a two-way process. The University of Lincoln, we've had some really significant opportunities in knowledge exchange to do with media. So for example, we had a knowledge exchange partnership with Interflora UK, who are one of the largest flower delivery companies in the country, where one of our graduates went into their company really to help them set up an entire digital media aspect to their website, and was really instrumental and largely successful in setting up a really strong presence for Interflora. Another knowledge exchange programme was with the Lincolnshire National Health Trust Board, where we discovered that they have so many community nurses out around what is a large rural county who are not getting opportunities to do as much training perhaps as they could be. And so we persuaded the Health Trust to let us use one of our graduates on a knowledge exchange programme to do podcasts that the nurses could listen to as they were driving from one case to another around the county. And so consequently the ability to produce training materials in podcast form actually saved a huge amount of money in terms of petrol costs for those staff coming back to base for training.
My name's Jeff Coughlin. I'm from a company called MapToMe. I'm the CEO and the founder of MapToMe. We specialise in branded entertainment and digital engagement. For us, I guess one of the things we realised is the collaboration of working with other companies. We're working with educational institutions, so we work with a lot of universities, and a lot of it is about sharing knowledge. We learn from a lot of people of what they do. We obviously teach a lot of people, and we have a lot of graduates, work experience, people come to us. We have an unusual way of working with employees and finding staff. We don't like to use recruitment agencies. We like to nurture staff from universities, on placement, or from college. But what we find is often we teach a lot of them stuff, but they bring us a lot of stuff as well. And I do lectures at universities and I meet a lot of the people, and we work in partnership with universities. And at the moment we're looking and working in partnership with Manchester University and the Tate Group. And it's what each one of us brings to the field. And I'm fascinated with that share of knowledge, because the Tate have obviously art, creativity at their soul in the old-fashioned way. And how can I bring digital into that spectrum, but working with an educational establishment? How can I educate kids about the arts and about museums using digital technology, but all of us working together?
Yes!
So another example of knowledge transfer partnerships that we've run in media with Lincolnshire Cooperative has been to create a digital media presence for them through the internet and to really media enrich their web offering. That process went very well, and the associate achieved a great deal. Included animations and music clips and short videos, which really enlivened the website for the Lincolnshire Cooperative. So this is the way in which knowledge can be transferred from universities out into industry, in ways in which you wouldn't naturally assume that there would be media work working for a county-wide retailer. But of course, within most organisations today, we now know that there's media and digital and creative work to be done.
I'm David O'Hearns, Creative Director at Vibe in Macclesfield. We're an integrated digital, PR and brand agency. I think in the modern world that we live in, organisations are realising that they need to collaborate more. In the past, organisations have wanted to keep themselves to themselves, and they do it in a certain way. But it seems to make sense that you share your skills and your knowledge with other people. There are so many different skills and services in the creative sector that to do everything under one roof would be close to being impossible. And we're looking maybe to also grow into our premises and see if we can bring other people in, other independents, freelancers, and work hand in hand on projects so that we bring a broader offering to our clients, more diverse skill set, and we can apply our hand to something overnight then.
Universities are very much about working at the boundaries of knowledge and developing new knowledge. So we always applaud and welcome new ideas and innovation, whether they come from industry or from our own graduates. And so consequently, it's really essential, I think, if we are to develop the creative industries in the UK, that we find a way of having that kind of conversation so that organisations, businesses and universities can work closer together on developing innovative ideas that are going to help our development. For SMEs, universities are a fabulous resource. Sometimes universities from the outside can look like quite scary and difficult places to approach. Actually, they're made up of people, and the people themselves are experts right across the whole spectrum of subjects and will often be only too willing to help advise and guide and give benefit of their wisdom. And universities really do engage properly in that way and are willing to share that expertise. So I'd always encourage SMEs to pick up the phone and don't be afraid of approaching universities.